Hey, Sugar. It's your girl Risa coming to you today. We are doing beef stew today, you guys. This was a requested video. I want to say, hey, everybody. Welcome back, y'all. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and get it in. I have about 6 pounds of beef stew meat. Okay. Now, if you don't have beef stew that's affordable in your area or stew meat, you could always use a chuck roast. Okay, something that's tender and has the right amount of fat in it. Okay, now that's per me. I'm not an expert on it, but that's my substitute. I will get me a chuck roast and I will cut it up in cubes, and that's what I will use when I can't find the beef stew meat. Okay, so we have some stew meat. Get ready to add some vegetable oil to my pan because I'm going to brown my meat. Okay, so I add about just enough to kind of coat the bottom of the pan. Okay, I haven't turned my pan on yet, but here we go. I'm going to turn the small burner on. Now I have my meat. I put some meat tenderizer on it. So what I'm going to use some beefy onion soup mix. After I get all of my meat browned and everything in the pot, then I will add this. I have some bell peppers green. I have onion powder, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of accent, and some chicken bouillon. I usually use chicken base and beef base, but I don't have any more beef base. And I'm going to use some Lawry seasoned salt and a little black pepper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with what I need to do. That's coming to temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and season my meat, and I'm going to season it with some onion powder. Okay. I'm going to add the seasoned salt, which meat tenderizer has a little salt in it, so be careful. That's why I'm adding these first, and then my salt will be added once all of my liquid has been added to the pot. Now, instead of doing water, you can do beef broth, chicken broth, vegetable broth, or you can just do plain water. Okay. There's the seasoned salt. And you season to your taste. I can't tell you how much to add. Some people may like seasoned salt and some may not, okay? But I'm just showing you what I use, okay? We got the onion powder, seasoned salt. Now we're going to have to do the black pepper. And I don't use a lot of black pepper. I'm just going to use a little bit now. And then I will use some more at the very end, okay? I'm not going to add any flour because my thickening will be from the onion powder, and I'm going to use some cornstarch. So as you can see, just going to get this mixed up a little bit. Woo! Pop goes the weasel. Till I get this all mixed together. That bad boy trying to take me out, y'all. I'm going to add a little more seasoned salt. And a little more onion powder. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start adding this meat. And you don't want to add too much at a time because it won't brown your meat. It'll boil your meat. Lord, that smells good already. Now, once I get them in, I like to let them sit for a few seconds and then start to move them around because I don't want them to stick to the bottom of my pan. And you have to do it in small batches depending on how big your pot is. But because I have another big pot on the stove, I didn't want to take up all my surface area because I need to use these 2 back eyes back here. So we making it do what it do today. Make sure I turn them over. Get a little caramelization or put that thing on it. Put some goodness on that bad boy, y'all. I'm going to turn this way. So my meat that I take out, I'm just going to put it on a plate. And we're going to go from there. Once you take them out, you got to let your pan come back to temperature, okay? So we're doing it in batches. Turn it down some because I don't want it to burn. You see how that's smoking? Yeah. So that bad boy hot. I'm going to just chunk some in there. And when we add our liquid, all of that goodness on the bottom of the pan will come off. Okay. So while that's doing that, I'm going to slide this meat out of the way. I'm going to get this back out wiped off. And I'm going to go ahead and cut up my vegetables. So I have an onion. Now, I like to add a lot of onion and let it cook down, you know. Come on. So I add some at the beginning, and then I'll add some at the end. Now today, I'm not going to add my bell peppers at the beginning because it's a certain flavor that fresh bell pepper gives at the very end of when I do a beef dish. I don't know what it is. It gives it, Y'all ever had a really, really good pepper steak? Oh my word. So with all that I'm putting in here, now, to let it be known, I didn't always add all of these ingredients to my food. But as time has gone on, trial and error, this is what I like to do. Sometimes I'll just get in the mood where I'll just do salt. Salt and a little black pepper and keep it moving. There we go. Coming along nicely. skin on this onion don't play fair. That bad boy know it's sticky. So I end up peeling that first layer off. I'm gonna scrape it to the side. We don't need no problems. But you trying to stick to everything. Okay, so we got our onion. I have one so far. We're gonna do a green bell pepper. Go ahead and get it cut up. You don't play fat either. These little seeds. Now part of this looked like it was about to go bad, so we're gonna omit that part. I don't like when the skin start looking kind of crazy. Like right there. Okay. Bell pepper. I will wipe this off in just a minute. Okay, then we go with that. Alright, so we're going to take this next batch out. And I am going to come back when I have gotten all of my meat browned up. I am also going to do some pig feet, barbecue pig feet. So I'm going to boil them first and then finish them off in the oven. Letting that come back to temperature. Oh, I got a few pieces of meat left in here. Already looks good. All laid down flat on the bottom of the pan. Okay, and I'll be back, y'all. Okay, guys, I've taken all of my meat out, and I've added a half a cup of water in the bottom, and then I have my onion in here, and we just gonna try to deglaze the bottom of this pan. Just move it around to loosen up all of those bits. We're going to keep it moving. All that good stuff. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit more water. I know y'all hear Ashley hollering in the background. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to add our meat back to our pan. And they're so good, y'all. All the juice. Okay. Now,
yes, sir.
I am going to add
Ooh, baby,
my
that
Lipton
smells
onion
good.
soup mix. Like that.
Yes, sir.
1 packet of beefy onion soup mix. I don't know who you like to buy, but I choose to buy that one. I'm gonna do a cereal tablespoon of chicken base. Mix it in that water. Okay. I'm gonna do a little pinch of accent. Don't need much. And I'm going to do a little bit of salt. Okay. And to that, I'm going to add several cups of water. And we're going to start out with 4. There's my 4 cups of water. And as you can see, it didn't bring it all the way up to above the meat. So I'm going to put 2 more cups of water in my cup. And we're going to add that. So they give me 6 cups of water, exactly what I need. That's where you want your water level to be at. Okay, now as it cooks, it's going to cook down. So as it cooks down to about half of this, you want to make sure that you add back to the same level. Okay, so it may be add another 2 cups, maybe another 3 cups, depending on the size of your pot or whatever. Okay, so we got everything in the pool, and we're just gonna let this come to a boil. I'm gonna turn it back up on number 6, and we're just gonna let this simmer for about, I'm gonna check it in about 20 minutes to look at my water level. I'm not gonna cover it, I'm gonna leave it uncovered. And we will be back. Okay guys, so my meat is in my pot. Now I'm gonna put my pig feet on. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Now I have a little small pot of pig feet, and I washed them and everything. So now I'm just gonna do simple. A little salt, okay, about a teaspoon of salt, okay, and we're gonna do some cayenne pepper. That's what I like to use. Okay. Here we go. Simple as that. And we're gonna let these boil until they are fork tender. And then I will take them and put them in the oven. I pull all the juice off, and then I will bake them in the oven with some barbecue sauce. Okay? I'll be back, y'all. Okay, guys, so I'm at this point. My pig feet are done, and I want you to see, this is how you want them to be. They fork tender. I mean, like, it's just like butter, okay? It just comes right off. And so for us, we like to put Kraft original barbecue sauce. You use whatever barbecue sauce you want, but my sous chef is gonna help me put the sauce on.
Yes, sir. Get you going, baby.
And we're gonna cover this completely. We drained all the liquid off, so there's no liquid besides the barbecue sauce in here. And we're just gonna put it in the oven, 325 for about 15 minutes, okay? Just to let all of that come together. And we will show you what it looked like. Okay, guys, this is dinner for today. We have our greens. We have our barbecue pig feet. And they have not been put on the grill, so they were not barbecued that way. It's just pig feet simmered in barbecue sauce, okay, or baked in barbecue sauce. Look at that. Ooh, I'm getting ready to go in. Here's our beef stew. Here's our cornbread. And here is the fried chicken. Yes. The mustard fried chicken that my husband made. We got some a little dark, but that's all right. That's a little Cajun on it. There's the beef stew. Okay, so that's dinner. I have a banana, a little loaf cake in the oven. I'm gonna put some cream cheese icing on it. And this is our chocolate bundt cake today. Get ready to put my icing on that. And I did not make the banana pudding, so I actually have to get that tomorrow. Okay, there it is. The beef stew. Ooh, we fogging up there. And the meat is so tender, y'all. Oh. We thank you guys for watching. Bye, sugar.